crazy. Some people that don't know who I am. I just woke up. I woke up a few hours ago, about 7:38. Oh, you on the prayer line? Okay, okay. What y'all doing over there? Oh, let me make sure y'all can hear me and see. Hola, hola. Got everything there. You just woke up and had to rebuke a dream. Uh-oh. That's funny because I was reading something recently about. That's funny. You gonna be in my business before I can. Hold on. That's spooky. You just give me one moment. So you gonna be in my business before I get in here? That's scary. You just wait one moment. I was just reading about. I'm in the apocalypse of Abraham. That's crazy you say that, girl. I was just reading an apocalypse of Abraham, and it was talking about the angel Ioel. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but it was talking about right here. We was just about this was we was about to read, and I'm gonna just fast forward. It says, "I'm the one who has been charged according to his commandment." To restrain the threats of the living creatures of the cherubim against one another, and I teach those who carry the song through the medium of a man's night of the seventh hour. And I am appointed to hold the Leviathans because through me he is subjugated da, 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 the attack and menace of every reptile. So I was just reading about like men sleep and all of that, and then you come in here and you say that. Like that's what I was getting ready to talk to y'all about. These are the things that's marked in the book, right here. That's the four little markings, and that's where I just read. So when I was reading this earlier, like that's what I was gonna come on here and kind of chop it up with y'all about it. But that's crazy. So you're just gonna be in my business? You just gonna be in my business, Miss India? That's what you're gonna do? Huh? You gonna be in my business that quickly? In what books? In my OTP, Mr. Randy. Oh, why did Hot Tomato give me a whole set of these and I cried? Now let me tell y'all how crazy and amazing God is all at once. I had looked. Remember I told y'all? Well, I don't know if I told y'all. I don't know. I don't think I told y'all. But I had looked up these and I was like, I'll buy one month and one the next month, right? Or whatever, because you know the hardbacks then got expensive. So I go to pick up packages. Hey Mariah. I go to pick up packages the other day. And I said, God, I know I normally. Oh, I did. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I did. I didn't know. But I wanted some of the hardbacks, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't want to open these packages online. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to just tell y'all the truth because I've been going through it a little bit. I said, I don't want to open these packages. Whatever I go pick up today, I'm opening offline, right? Why, when I opened up the thing, that's what her envelope said? You don't have to open these online if you don't want to. That was the first thing that I saw. They were unavailable for a while. I believe it. I believe it. And this is a copy from 1983. So it's almost as old as me, Auntie. 3 years younger than me. 41 years old this set is that she sent me. It's older than my other set that I had. Because let me see if the paper is still even on here. Y'all know I done went through this bad boy. My other copy was 1985. Well, So 1985, this copy that I had. My first copy was 1985. The copy I got right now is 1983. What is y'all copies? If you got hardbacks, what's your copies? Do anybody got hardbacks? You was looking for them in all the used bookstores, really, Auntie? I think she got them on Thrift Books. I don't know. I know they was expensive because they had shot up to for a minute. They was almost like $280 a book. Some of them was over that for the hardbacks. Soon as they went popular, they started racking up the price. Cause I bought my hardbacks for $40, not a piece together. I got them $19.99 at half price bookstore. So I thought I was getting a deal because I only paid $40 for both of them, right? And then they skyrocketed to $300, dang it, $300 a book for a minute. They were out of stock at Thrift Books, really. So I wonder where they finding these books from then. Is they scouring where is they coming from then? Because I could look at the paper and tell this one older than mine. Because I could just look at the paper and tell. Everyone wants to know the truth. I know they buying them up. It's been some folks getting their books delivered though. We had books delivered today, yesterday. I still been sending out books. It's just taking a little bit longer for them to get to y'all. That's crazy. But they showed up. And I thought that was amazing that I miss watching you. I've been busy with trying to finish our house so we can move out. Camper before summer. Oh, okay. 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 Well, I ain't really been having no classes. I really ain't been, in this last like week or so, I haven't really been having that many classes. Good night. Good night. Have a good night's rest, y'all. Yep, I ain't really been having that many classes. I don't know. I don't know. I do want to talk about something we talked about a few years ago, and I know we touched on it yesterday or the other day before I got off. But what about this plane and the boat where the people got off and they were sick? I thought y'all told me it was a flight. A flight landed from somewhere, and now it's a cruise too. The people got off and they sick. It's a get it when you can situation now. You might look up and find them, and that's when you get them. Really? That's crazy. Just think about that. 2 years ago, it was probably stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of these books in Amazon warehouses all around the world or country. And now they're taking up to three weeks to a month to get to you on Amazon. Amazon started out as a book place. Auntie, God made it the shiznit, didn't he? He did. That's crazy, Auntie. You know, when we first started buying books, you could send them that day, and it didn't matter where they was at. They'll be there that day or no later than 5 o'clock the next day. Most times people was getting them, if I ordered before 6 o'clock in the morning, they was getting them the same day. Now, all the ones I ordered, like at the end of last month, they'll be getting there, not in, but like the 17th, the 15th. Some of them even on the 8th won't get there until June 19th or June 9th. Some of them got moved up a little bit, but they still like the book one. Now that they got the sets back, they're still taking up to 3 weeks or longer to come, depending on where you at. That's crazy. That's mind-blowing to me. Like, how do y'all not have no more? And why y'all not printing them? Yours is coming July 30th? That's when yours is coming, July 30th, Miss Ida? Told y'all. And I've been ordering these books for 2.5 years. Wow. Yours is coming July 7th, my volume 1, and I got my volume 2 last week. July 7th? Oh, June 7th. Okay. Okay. When did you order them? I was about to say. Oh, tell her I said happy birthday, Pumpkin. Happy birthday. July 30th. What book are there? OTPs, Old Testament Supergrapha. That's crazy. That's mind-blowing to me, family. But you guys remember me talking about you're welcome. You're welcome, Pumpkin. Do you remember me talking about you want to get them before we can't? Or before it take a long time? CERCA, yesterday I saw my neighbor with a box of books. I asked him what kind of books they are. He told me, I can see there was Christopher Paoloni. Fable Heaven, the sets. Pretty cool. You got blessed with some good books, you said. Y'all be playing. I be trying to go. Listen, you don't want your books good. Can I get that? Can I get them? You don't want them? I'll take them. No, I'll take the whole box. Don't even worry about it. I'll sift through them. You just received your book of the week. Good job. Listen, family. And that's volume 1. Listen, we talked about all of this, but I also want to talk about the feeling that I've been telling y'all about, that I didn't want to travel, right? We talked about this. I've been having a feeling like I'm not supposed to travel. I don't know. Remember, I was like, I don't know. And I don't want nobody to get sick or get trapped nowhere. Remember, I kept having that feeling since probably about March, around my birthday. March or April, because we were supposed to do the thing in April, and I just started having a weird feeling about people getting sick and traveling, right? So, you been having the same feeling? Pretty cool. Now, look at this. Hey, Isabel, look what's going on. Do you see what's going on? Why is people getting off of boats? And they said the H1N1 is killing all the animals. Y'all seen that? Is that not more Bible prophecy coming to pass? Hundreds of thousands of animals are dying because of the H1N1. Did we not talk about the animals dying? Famine. Okay. Did we talk about that? We did, right? We talked about 1/3 of the population of animals dying. That was one of the plagues. But if y'all haven't paid attention, in the last 2 years, it's been a lot of animals dying. They've been having to kill a lot of animals. Have they or have they not? I don't know how cows get the bird flu, but okay. Think about this. Could that possibly really be why they tried to hurry up and try to recall all that meat, but they had already let some of it go out that already have been infected with the H1N1, which ain't nothing but the pandemic disease all over again with another name, because that bird flu, swine flu, they all are in the same thing with corona. Y'all know that, right? They like the same kind of strand. And cows and goats and pigs and chickens. Oh, okay. Ain't that everything we eat? Cows, goats, pigs, and chickens is all of our main sources other than fish, and the fish been belly up because all of the water is bad. So fish, cows, goats. An article earlier about a good portion of the cicadas in Illinois is catching STDs that are infecting each other. Really, Mari? Because they came out to mate. Hold on. That is also impacting the birds that eat them. Thank you, Mari. Y'all heard that? This is the second week Atlanta has no water. And did y'all see that lady said that the Ku Klux Klan is going to Birmingham and they talking about killing every nigga they see? So much so that they had to shut down a Walmart? Who saw that about Alabama and Birmingham? Or Montgomery? Let me go get my phone. They just had to shut down. She said I was supposed to work. They shutting down the KKK and talking about coming down to Alabama, baby. Civil War, Civil War, War. I reposted it. It was about 24 hours ago now. Y'all didn't see it? So they really hiding my post.
All right, guys, I'm going to say this real quick. I'm at work, and I just found out that the Ku Klux Klan is coming to Alabama, and they said they want to kill every black person here, guys. So this is serious. I was supposed to get up at 5. They're closing the store, like, right now. We're getting ready to close. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I'm just trying to hurry up and call my folks, my son, and my kids and let them know what's going on. But they're getting ready to lock down Birmingham, Alabama. So, guys, pray for us because we don't know what's going on. It's gotten this bad here. So make sure, pray for me, guys. All right, love you. Bye. All right, guys, I'm going to say this real quick. I'm at work, and I just found out that the Ku Klux Klan is coming to Alabama, and they said they want to kill every black person here, guys. So this is serious. I was supposed to get up at 5. They're closing the store, like, right now. We're getting ready to close. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I'm just trying to hurry up and call my folks, my son, and my kids and let them know what's going on. But they're getting ready to lock down Birmingham.
Come on, Shantae. You said what? Y'all think they put that movie Civil War out for nothing? And Trump just got found guilty? Come on. I already knew it was about to be something. And having tours in Atlanta had to be canceled because of the water crisis. They know what's about to go on. And then think about this. 5 days or so before June the 6th, and we talked about that with the Airbnb thing. I said they know something is coming before June the 6th as to why they put that out. And everyone's like, oh, no, that's not what that meant. Okay, well, what has happened in the week prior to June the 6th? The animals then got sick. People then got off this plane throwing up. They then got off this boat throwing up. And now they're talking about what could be some type of civil war in Birmingham over the weekend. Interesting. All of this is happening. That would cause a government shutdown or a lockdown, wouldn't it? Oh, not to mention that the Ukraine, when they had and bombed Russia, and old boy said if we had anything to do with that he was coming on American soil. All of this happened in the same week. Isn't that interesting? Or the same, my aunt got sick. She was in Hawaii. Oh, okay. Thank you, Isabel. Y'all remember when Putin said, run up, get done up? Well, they ran up. And they bombed, the Ukraine bombed Russia the other day. Like on the 2nd or the 3rd. All of this happened before June the 6th when Airbnb said, well, just in case there's anything going on in the government shutdown, anything going on with the weather and all of this. And I said, well, why would they be talking about a shutdown? Unless something was getting ready to go on where folks ain't going to be able to travel from state to state. Like H151. You said it was gonna pop off in June. Well, what month is it? You might tell me what month it is right now? Hmm. Okay, June 5th to be exact. It's just interesting that that young lady came in here and said that I was premature. Who was here for that class when I had to tell that lady to get out of here? Because she said, this is all in the Bible and I'm premature. Y'all was here. Still think we premature? Okay. Still feel like you got the stuff prematurely? We ain't got to be scurrying in and out and getting nothing right now. Thank you. Yeah, I was in here when that young lady said the bridge went down in less than 6 minutes, or she's 6 minutes, and it went down so fast, and they traffic and stuff is all messed up, and stuff can't get in and get out the way that it needs to. Who remembers us talking about you need to get it before the cargo is not moving because they're gonna shut these roads down or the bridges might be down? We talked about all of that, and now we have 5 bridges down. But when I was telling people that in 22, all these bridges had not been collapsed yet. They were still up. The Oklahoma bridge, the bridge in Baltimore, all the 5 of the bridges, they were still moving. They were still up and doing their thing. No problems in 22. When I said you might not be able to travel from state to state, the water as well. And now they said over 50%, but we knew that already. The trains contaminated water. Okay, and it hadn't happened yet, and then it started happening like every 3 months or so since. I said, so while you're able to get things, before these trucks and stuff are not moving, you need to make sure you're getting as much things that need to be shipped from place to place, because in a minute it's not going to be no cargo. And even if it is, it's going to come far and few between. I was at H Mart. You are only allowed to get 2 items of salt and pepper because of the shortages. Oh, Isabel, did your TT never tell y'all go and buy them spices? Because that's what's about to be the money. Did I tell you? Did the Lord tell us to buy spices? Did the Lord tell us to buy spices? Because you can trade them. Because if there's no salt, pepper, garlic powder in the store, I told y'all, spices used to be the money back in the day. So if spices used to be the money back in the day, then I need to have some spices when it ain't no money. And seeing as how they just took all of Cuba's money and now they talking about they eating mop rags in certain places because ain't no food in certain. Somebody just came here the other day and said that they in certain places they eating mop rags in Cuba, baby. And they took all their money and couldn't nobody access their money. We got over 1 million people in Texas without lights. They said I was fear mongering But it's 1,000,000 people in Texas without electricity right now. Excuse me, statewide. You said what now? You said you don't need no small solar generators. You said you don't need a generator at all. We not buying no silver and no gold. You can't eat it. That shit, excuse my language, about to be worthless. If it ain't nothing to buy, what you gonna do with some gold and silver? There's nothing in the stores to buy. What good is silver? You can't eat it. But you know what is gonna be valuable? Flour, sugar, oil, salt, pepper, yeast, canned goods. That's what's gonna be important. And that's why I went in the stock market. They said y'all ain't even gonna be able to liquidate them good old stocks. I told y'all don't go buy none. I just read it online. The FDIC, I said the stock market ain't nothing but insurance. Remember I said that? It's bonds. It's insurance bonds. We had this whole conversation. And be like, you don't know what she's talking about. I said, that's funny because that's what FDIC stand for. That's what it stands for. It's an insurance company. Oh. They're insurance bonds. That's what they are. They're insurance policies. And I said, listen, do not go buy all of these stocks. You said, I've been sold my stock off. Come on, auntie. And now they said people ain't even, if this market keeps up, they not even going to be able to liquidate their stocks. So you going to have all this money in stocks and baby can't get to none of it. That's going to suck. Yeah. And now it was 58 banks on the trouble list. The end of last quarter, the first quarter 24 is 63 banks on the problem bank list. And they said it's going to be hard to liquidate them assets. Oh, because it ain't nothing. I told y'all they was souping that market up. It's been empty since 2019. When all of the Fortune 5, because they knew COVID was coming, they snatched all of their stocks. They had to wait 6 months. That's why the stock market went down in July of 2020. Because they got they have to wait 6 months to get their shares in their stocks. Once they say they stepping down from the company, boom, that sent us into a depression then. But they've been able to inflate the market with y'all buying this Bitcoin and buying all of these penny stocks and trying to get the traders that really don't know what's going on. So y'all been pouring y'all money into that? Crazy. I told y'all don't do it. Yeah. Get one, Florida. Because if I had the space, I have one. And would. Y'all need to get horses if you could keep them. Definitely. Yep. You said they had no money 1 month ago. I'm trying to tell you. Yep. And all the CEOs stepped down from the major companies, and then they took their stocks, and then our stock market was gone because they took everything. Because they hold the stock. They hold it. But you got to know. And then people think because I sit up in here in a row with my hair nappy that I don't know nothing. Well, you're foolish. You shouldn't think that. Just because I'm in here, I mean, what does that mean? That don't mean I ain't had 10,000 jobs what does that mean? I done worked all kind of jobs, so there's information that I've been privy to. I did collections for 7 years, so I understand that market as well. Debt to income ratio and all of those things I had to learn. I mean, just because I ain't working in it now don't mean I don't have the information. And number one, God leads me to the articles and the things that I should study. Just like he had me reading about the United Nations 12 years ago, and I couldn't understand why. Now it makes perfect sense 12 years later. Because I was going to need to know about the G7 and all of that was going on with them because they're the main people in the news right now. 12 years later, I needed to go study about the World Health Organization and all of the other organizations that they have because they're all in the news right now. 12 years later. God has you proactive, not reactive, and do. You said wait for what? We're not waiting on anything but our dad to tell us when to get ready. Y'all think we bought those Mylar bags that hold 50 gallons of water for nothing with the water treatment systems to them? Nope. We didn't buy portable showers for nothing. We bought all of that stuff for everything that is happening right now. And I told y'all, and I'm not trying to say I told God will tell you beforehand. It's up to you to listen and be ready. What good is it for him to tell you when it's happening? It's too late already. And I've been telling y'all for 2 years, if you gotta wait for the news to tell you, it's too late. You think they told those people, oh, y'all not gonna have no water tomorrow? No, they just woke up and it wasn't no water. And so now everybody's scurrying, trying to hurry up and buy as much water as they can, and there's chaos. Which is what I don't want y'all to have to deal with. So this is why we have been taking our time and rearranging our finances and asking God to bless us and show us what to buy and when. And every single thing that he has told us has been on point. He told us to buy powdered eggs. They start killing the chickens. He told us to get canned meat. And even over in Milan, Italy, they were saying canned meat is better than no meat. Boom. Then we found out they was making lab-grown meat. And now all of the meat don't even taste like meat. The chicken don't bleed. Like somebody said, Auntie, I was talking about, none of this stuff is right. So was we wrong 2 years ago? Going and getting all the canned meat that was real meat? Because now, lab-grown meat is in every store. Which means there's no meat, no seeds in the fruit. Exactly. You won't be growing nothing from that. So you're going to have to come get your food from over here. So everybody that was talking crazy, saying you was in a cult, well, hell, maybe it's a good one to be in, if that's what you want to call it, because we sure knew before y'all. The cult people, I guess, if you want to call us that. Y'all remember people was telling y'all was in a cult, and I was a false prophet, and don't listen to that lady while she got that half top on and she ain't got her hair covered and she acting like a normal church person. Well, thank God I'm not, because normal church people don't even know what the hell going on right now. They don't even believe that the Antichrist is here. Matter of fact, most of them don't even know that the Israelites were revealed them 2 years ago. Most of them didn't know nothing about the red heifers being in Israel for 2 years. They don't know these things. So I'm grateful that I don't act like a church person right now because their eyes is closed. And most of them not preparing because they don't even believe. But you know who got our stuff? I bet them portable toilets are coming handy right now. And if they trenching too, seeing as how it's not no water, you can't flush the toilet. So excuse my language, you shitting on top of shitting on top of shitting on top of shit because it ain't no water. But if you had that portable toilet, you know what you could do? You could go get you some sawdust and go dig a hole outside with your trenching tool and put that portable toilet outside and put your tent over it, and now your house ain't gotta be smelling like shit. Because if it ain't no water, you're not flushing nothing. You ain't never lived in no house where the water got shut off, have you? I've been in a house where ain't no water. And we had to poop in bags at my auntie's house because her water got turned off. And it come with flies and gnats. Okay. So them portable toilets that we bought, where you just need the trash bag. And people laughed at us. You don't think these will come in handy right now? No? I've been storing all my grocery bags and using my portable toilet. Okay. Remember this? Remember this? On Amazon, they in my list. Remember this? We bought these 2.5 years ago. But you know what's been happening in 2.5 years? Remember Alabama didn't have no water, or Mississippi didn't have no water for a while too, remember? That's why we were sending the wipes and all of that, and remember? You got a trenching tool, you might not want to poop outside, but if you already got a tent, you can use that as your portable bathroom for right now so that your bathroom don't have to smell. And if there's no running water, we've talked about this 1,652 times. If you do come across some water, remember we talked about this, the portable showers, and everybody said I'm tripping. Well, there's some people right now in Atlanta, they probably wish they had this portable shower right here. The battery operated, because they got electricity. So you know what they could have did? Put this in their shower, in their bathroom. Went to and got them a boil some water. Turn this bad baby on. And it's going to pump the water through here and heat the water. Portable shower, you can still wash your ass. Y'all remember we bought those heating elements to heat our water? Who remembers? We bought the small heating elements to heat our water too. My daughter bought a house with well water that still had the pump that works. Come on now. It's on, y'all. It's in my my bio. The heating element is in my bio, and I think they come with 2. You're welcome. Still think it's too much? You're welcome. Still think it's too much? Still think all of this stuff that we bought was for nothing? Long as you can get some water, you can still shower. But if it ain't nothing coming through the pipes, what you gonna do? But if you can go get a bucket of water from wherever you gonna get it from, you can still wash your tail. This stuff is going to be very important, I promise you. So let them keep calling you crazy. You still going to be prepared. Crazy and but you know who going to be mad and stinky? Them. They going to be mad and stinky. You said, absolutely not. I'm new here, but I'm buying stuff as much as I can when I can. Come on, lady. And guess what? People that been coming in over this last 2 years, and because they listen, God started letting them find everything on sale. He would send them extra money, because when you listening, he got you. You ain't listening, what's the extra for? You ain't going to do right with it anyway. I do not care. Gonna have to learn how to take a baby wipe bath. Oh, I already know. We used to call them a different name, a 304 bath back in the day. And that's why we have all of those paper washcloths, the disposable washcloths, right? Because I ain't gonna have water to be wasting doing a whole bunch of loads of laundry. But I got disposable washcloths, and we're also learning how to make our own soap. You said we still call them that down here. Okay. Or bird bath. You know they got a few names. And this folds up. You put you a bag in there or put it over a hole. I would suggest putting a bag in it, but you're going to have to do what you got to do. And then this folds right back down. And it come with a bag. Now, every time I fold this, I be kind of folding it wrong. I ain't quite got it all the way down, but I'm sure when it's time, I'll get it so it can go back the way it's supposed to, because I still don't know, and I don't want to break it. Out! See, I didn't do it right, because out it's supposed to lay flat, but I have to figure out exactly how to lay it flat. Because who want to be trying to sit outside on the ground in blue? Not me. Absolutely not me. Come on. That. It's about to be right here for right now. I'm not even about to worry about that. I have to lay it down again, figure it out. Oh, it's hot. Start making soap to be stored for later. Yep. Also save your old soap bars. Yep, they're reusable. It's melted. We doing whatever we can because all of that stuff is not going to be in the store. It is annoying. I'm going to figure it out, though. So, to those of you that listened and paid attention, I know you happy. I know you are. And I've been getting extra money since I've been here on when I ask God how, and He's provided. Trying to tell you, He pays you to study. He pays you to study, and then you can go get the stuff you need, baby. I do not want to go back to the other life. I do not want to go back. I do not want to go back to that other life of being stressed out, trying to figure it out. He's already worked it out, so why is I'm stressing about it? Just tell me where I'm supposed to go to pick it up, or do what I'm supposed to do, or whatever it is. Listen, God is amazing, and I can't take no credit for it. I told y'all, I'm just the radio receiver. That's it. And that's why now y'all see why I tell y'all I'm not going to argue with nobody when I already know the truth, because God don't lie to me. Everything that He has told me, everything that He has ever told me to buy or get or do, it was for later. It didn't make no sense right now. But within a very short amount of time, it made perfect sense. And so I have had time to cultivate my life with Him. And as y'all can see, everything that we didn't buy, you can already see it's going to be a need for it. Whether it's happened in your area or not, other people, if they had those things, they would not be in some of the situations that they in right now. Because people got these big old pretty houses, but they never thought about if the water didn't work in there. So then they didn't prepare for that. You see what I'm saying? They didn't think about the toilet not working with the gold seat on it. You understand? Is that not going back to all the movies we've been watching and the different things I told you? I said, I need y'all to go and look up the stuff about the Great Depression. It's not a game. This is a real thing. And if you haven't gone and watched the movies about the Great Depression and the Second World War and all of that kind of stuff, you might want to. You might want to. Because the scarcity in the yeast and flour and sugar and salt and pepper. Salt and pepper is, I keep getting kicked out and my comments keep getting deleted. Oh, I believe it. Y'all know how they do over here. That's because we talking about real stuff. When you ain't talking about nothing, they let you be on as long as you want to and let every comment come through. But we talking about something that can actually help people. And again, make your own soap. It ain't all of that stuff. Everything that happened in the pandemic is going to happen again, and it's going to be worse, and it's going to be longer. I don't know. It depends on how you hold it. I think you have to store it a certain way. Baby, we don't know exactly when, but it's close. So you'll wanna I can't tell you specific dates, but it's soon. The cargo and stuff, they're already making it to where certain, this is why if your Amazon package has been taking longer, if your mail, you get it 2 or 3 days before, because cargo, mail, all that stuff ain't about to be moving like that, just like during COVID. Just that, like during the pandemic. Just like they're closing all these stores, so where you gonna go get your stuff from? They closing everything. Everything is closing, right? So, everybody's shopping online. Okay, so what about when they turn the internet off? Then what? Because if you gotta shop online and they turn the internet off, how you gonna get your stuff? Make that make sense. Ain't no physical store to go to get it. Ain't no physical bank to go to get your money. You're gonna have to go to wherever everybody else is going to go get it. And then they can start controlling how much of it you can get and how much you can't. As Isabel just said, she just went to H Mart and you can only buy 1 or 2 of each because it's a shortage of salt and pepper, the very things that I was telling my people to stock up on. And I don't mean my peoples as in they belong to me. I mean like this my family over here and I want my folks to be okay. So then we went ahead and we bought a whole bunch of seasonings. We bought 5 pounds of chili powder and 3 pounds of this and 3 pounds of that and all of that. So then we don't gotta worry about them trying to give us nothing. Because we took this 2.5 years and took our little twos and fews and put them together and bought what we needed. And while everybody was out balling out and doing whatever they was doing, we was buying our stuff. So now there's plenty of people that follow us that live in Texas or they're a part of WOIU, and if any of those things happen, they was able to use some of their stuff already. It's crazy. You've had to use your light bulbs 3 times? Okay, Miss Ida. Well, you'll have to figure that out when you go and figure it out, Pumpkin, but you need to have it so that you can store it. Okay? God can work everything else out, but you need something. Gotta have something. You could be, God could bless you with a little wooded area that nobody knows about, where you could be, have a little shade there. We don't know how He's gonna do that, but you need to have it to be able to store it. And so some people will work themselves up and say, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna do." Okay, well, I can't worry about that. I just gotta worry about making sure that my basic necessities are gonna be met. Our basic necessities, and that's what you need to cover. Your basic necessities: water, something to eat, a way to keep warm. These things. That part. And we don't know exactly how much we gonna need. I'm in an apartment too. Get some nice shelving. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not my house gotta look a certain type of way person, but that's because I've always been a person that kept a lot of stock of stuff because I had 4 kids. So where more people go for, oh, my house gotta be looking a certain way, I don't give a damn about that as long as I got what I need. So in my dining room, there's no dining room table. It's 2 big industrial shelves that go all the way up to the ceiling in my dining room. That's what's in my dining room. I eat in my room. Or I could eat in the living room. And these couches probably about to go in a minute too. I don't care about how it look. I care about what's in it. Because like I said, with Leave the World Behind, they had them big old beautiful houses, but wasn't nothing in there but coffee, wine, and water. There's no groceries. There was no steak, no nothing. That's why that little girl had to take the risk to go over there with all them wild animals to go looking around in other people's houses to get food. Gianni, I got 2 videos on YouTube at CERCA TROVA 22. One is called Survival, and the other one is Survival 2.0. And I go through, we got stuff like this. Because you got to think, at COVID, everybody was running and buying stuff. It wasn't nothing. But you can go get this on Amazon. See that? Freeze-dried chicken. Shelf life up to 30 years. All you got to do is have some water. If it ain't no fresh fruit in the store, you can put some of this in some oatmeal or some cream of wheat for your kids. You don't need no handfuls. Food scarce. You get 2 little blueberries. Better smash them up. It ain't gonna be all of this gorging ourselves and eating and eating and eating. It's not. You might eat 1 time a day. You hear me? And I got a list up here in my bio where you can start gas mask. Because they can send a biogas over here. How many people you think gonna be laid out in the street? Keep one of the couches to use as reinforcement for the doors. Yes. And see, that's the other thing too, because my couches is stupid heavy. And if I flip them up, you're gonna need a battle ram to get past them. I'm telling you, because them things is stupid heavy. Take about 3 people to lift them up. But I was thinking my bed too, because my bed is stupid heavy. If I have to move that bad baby in the living room, I will. Because it takes several people to move that one too. Yeah. Yeah. And don't get rid of your canned goods. Because they good for several years past the date. See, they've been tricking us, and these cans they ain't no good. When I went through, I said, what? They said the taste quality just go down. That's it. This is why whenever you see in the end of the world movies, it's been 3 years. Well, if ain't no stores been open in 3 years, that mean them cans been there longer than 3 years, right or wrong. Don't they be going in there getting that food out of there? Okay, vitamins and everything else. I'm not throwing away a damn thing. Long as they not bent or damaged to the can, you can eat it. Okay. Grandmas and great grandmas knew. That's because they used to can. When you can something, it's good for up to 30 years. That's why they used to be able to go down in them old war cellars and bring out all them canned potatoes and crack that seal on them, and you can still eat it. Use by date and best by date, but that ain't, you can't eat it. Exactly. So I'll be keeping every damn canned good I got. I already went through the canned goods to look for the bent ones. It ain't no more. War potatoes and everything. Come on. You said, yep, raised on a farm. My great granny and granny, they canned. And that stuff will be down there for 10 years, and they'll go get that mess and bring it up there and put it in the pot, and it's fresh. They did them eggs and everything. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm not throwing out nothing. Unless it's bad, I'm not throwing it out. And I used to be to go through them cans and throw them out. I used to do it, but I won't do that again. No, meat too. Canned meat. Yeah. You can look it up online and it'll tell you. It'll tell you chicken, this, that. It just say the taste quality go down. Yep. Long as that can ain't been damaged, it's good. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, go on and get what you need. It's a lot of different books too. I mean, listen, we got a lot of we got our survival books. They in here living on the land and all. We got a couple of them. We got this the thing. America does not think that those things that happen in other countries can happen here, and that's why so many people are going to be caught off guard because they don't believe it. But that's the problem. You don't have to. I say this all the time. You don't have to believe there's a burglar in your house for there to be one. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe that there's a person in your house with a gun that plans to hurt you, but it still can be in there. They still can be in there. So just because you don't believe it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Come on. These last 5 years have made many wiser. Come on. With God in real life, Miss Mel. If you listening, he only talking to the people that he talking to everybody, but he for sure, he said to those that got an ear to hear. And this is why y'all will not see CERCA arguing with nobody as far as going back and forth. I don't care if you believe it, because I already understood that everybody wasn't going to listen and they wasn't going to believe. That don't mean I don't. If God tell me it's going to be famine in the last days, then I need to stock food. If he said it ain't going to be no clean water or good water, that means I need to get things to purify and try to stretch the water I have. If he say, I mean, common sense tell you if he say it, you can't get around it, but you can prepare for it. And a lot of people don't want to. They feel like, oh, because I don't know. Okay, what does that mean? If I don't think about it, I'm not going to have to worry about it. Okay, well, put your head in the sand then. While this diesel is coming at your ass. Fine. Because a road runner can put their head in the ground. That don't mean a diesel won't run it over while it's sitting there. If you don't move, you in the way. Period. And just because you got your head in the sand don't mean your body ain't about to feel it. And that's basically what's going on. A lot of people got their head in the sand, and their bodies is gonna feel it, because where does unbelief start at? Right here. It start right here. Unbelief starts in your mind. So you got your head in the clouds somewhere, not really thinking about what's really going on around you, and your body gonna feel it just shortly. Period. Period. So I'm not here to shove nothing down nobody's throat. I ain't making nobody do nothing. Do what you want to do. Just don't come. I told you, when people get to call and talk about cuz food is getting scarce, I don't know what we gonna do. I don't know what y'all gonna do either. Don't y'all remember? I was telling y'all. Well, cuz they talking about this and cuz they talking about that. Well, what I'm supposed to what I'm supposed to do about it? Well, I knew you was over there stocking. Just for me, because it's only me. And the other stuff I got that I don't eat, I need to barter with that. So yeah, I can't give you that. You had the same opportunities I had, and y'all got together and said I was in the cult and I was crazy. Well, looks like y'all better get crazy cultish and go do what you need to do. I don't know what else to tell you because I didn't stock for a whole bunch of people. I stocked for me. And don't nobody got to give you nothing because you didn't listen when the information came. I told y'all 5 wise and 5 foolish. I'm going to keep saying this. They was going on the same journey. They was all trying to get to the same destination, but some of them prepared for the journey and some of them didn't. And then they had to go back in the dark and without nothing. And the other ones kept on going because they prepared for the trip. Don't be mad at me because I'm preparing for the trip. And I don't know all that I'm going to see while I'm on the trip, but I'm damn sure preparing for the worst while I'm on it. It amazes me how many folks read the Bible and they don't get that when God is telling you something, it's so that you can prepare because it's coming. They feel like, oh, God told me so I don't have to do nothing. Oh, okay. Well, thank God that when God told Israel that it was a enemy coming and to get ready, they didn't say, oh, God told us so we don't have to prepare for war, honey. God already told us. They still had to fight. They still had to know war tactics. I don't know what else they want. He done told you. And just so y'all know, y'all might have already known this, but I didn't because I don't have a Costco card because there's no reason for me to buy in bulk like that. But if you have Uber Eats, you can order from Costco without a card. Without a membership. Did y'all know that? I didn't. Some of you already did, but I had no idea. I just found out today. I said they didn't effed up. Did y'all know? Mari and Auntie. I just found out today. Costco. On Uber Eats. You gonna order everything they got over there. No joke. I said they done messed up. About to be hit bad. You hear me? I knew from being an Uber Eats driver. Why you didn't tell us, Jayla? So you been holding out too, huh? All right. Okay. Oh, you said Instacart too? Okay. Well, now y'all know. Now y'all know. What's going on with this Chicago no police between 3 and 7 in the morning? I don't know. You will have to look. Auntie and Mari, Chicago ain't gonna have no police between 3 and 7 in the morning? The police stations is shutting down between 3 and 7 in the morning. That's... Yeah. And y'all live in Chicago. Did they put it on the news? That's when most of the crime happens. Everybody keeps saying the purge. They said that y'all police stations is about to be closed from 3 to 7.
Alabama.
Or 4 to 7.
Because we don't know what's going on.
That's probably because they are being tasked to the hot areas. I don't know. I'm starting to get it. What's the name?
Did y'all hear what's going down in Chicago? Wow. When I say a purge, I mean a purge for real. Chicago police will not be out. There will not be. All the stations will be closed from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. That's 4 hours that you cannot call the police. Something is going on. Something is going on for real. Chicago is like #1 in murders. And you telling me it's going to be no police officers from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.? Yeah.
I'm friends with the commander in the 11th district. I'll talk to her tomorrow. Thank you, because I definitely want to know what's going on with that, because I'm right next door to y'all. Right next door to y'all. I'm definitely going to need to know what's going on. Thank you, Auntie. Because, that's spooky. Because if they started there, where else they about to do it at? And that's weird that comes out in the same week that them people was talking about going down into Alabama. And ain't no water in Georgia. I mean, it's just a lot going on around here. Everything that we've been talking about is happening, y'all. We talked about not being able to go out into the streets because of the chaos and having to be locked in your houses at a certain time. That's an easy way for them to start lockdowns and curfews. The enemy of God is chaos, I'm trying to tell you. Said it was a police shortage for the night shifts. Y'all think it's a police shortage for the night shifts for real? Y'all believe that? Patrolling and shutting down the stations is two different things. Well, I'm saying, think about this. If you shut down the stations and you can't call the police, or even if they are moving them to a certain area, that is going to make other people think that the crime rate is going to go up. Right? This all comes in the week prior to when Airbnb said we gonna rearrange our Airbnb policies for weather and government just in case it's a government shutdown, lockdown type situation. I don't know why, y'all. I'm starting to see what's the names here. I'm about to have to get off here for a minute unless I find my oil. Hold on. My eucalyptus. Because I'm about to get a migraine. I can feel it. Ooh. There is oil. These people keep knocking me out. Uh-oh. Does that help migraines for real? Yeah. Definitely does. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Yep. I put it right on my temples. What happened? No officers available between 3 and 7 a.m. You can Google it. Okay. Whatever's getting ready to happen. Let's try that. Whatever is getting ready to happen, we need to be ready, family. And a lot of people don't believe. They're like, that's not going to happen. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know what else to say after this. I don't know how many ways I can say it. I'm not about to be on late. I'm about to get off because I literally see all of the little things there. You know what I'm talking about? The little sparkly things. So now you don't have to go down. Therefore, go down where? You said, yep, definitely a rise is going to happen. I'm good. I got my boomstick and plenty of boom babies to go with them. Come on, auntie. Listen. Yeah. This is the thing, family. We gotta get ready. Yeah. No, dude said, what you preparing for? Nothing. I'm not. I be you turning the old Kevin Bacon on them. Yeah, turning the old Kevin Bacon on them. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. It's crazy, man. That's another reason why I've just been trying to prepare my mind. I've been chilling, just kind of laying back and trying to prepare my mind to see chaos. You said just call me Kevin. That part. Let me run to the restroom real quick, y'all. Yep. It's spooky and scary all in one. I don't know. For those of y'all that like boba tea, y'all probably already know this. Y'all know I don't ever go to the grocery store, but they have a thing where you can make your own boba tea at Costco. It come with like 10 boba teas in it with your beads and everything. So if y'all like boba tea and you're tired of spending a whole bunch of money to go get it, you can make it at home. They got the pack. Ooh. I'm probably about to have to get off of here if this don't change in about 3 minutes. I'm about to go get in my bed because now I'm not even gonna be able to watch my show. Not a fan of it. I don't like the things per se, but I like the tea that be in there. I like the drink, but I don't too much care for the tapioca balls. Yeah, I'm probably about to get off of here and just go lay down. I was gonna try to read that Testament of Abraham, whatever, Apocalypse of Abraham, whatever. But we'll probably do it in the morning. You said what? I can't even see. I think it's my feminine. It's really overpriced. It is overpriced, but that's why I bought it at the thing. I love the bubbles, yum. I love the black balls. Good night to you. Well, go to Costco because they got the box, Isabel. You get 10 for $11 or $12. I think of nursing homes when I think of tapioca. I know. Yes, I love y'all. I am about to go because I can't see. It's all over here, right here. And it's y'all know the little flicky things. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning. I haven't.